not finding someone to hook up with. The weather is cold, man. Hey, sup guys, how are you guys doing? So let's rush it real quick. I'm going to be telling us today 5 reasons why Nigerians struggle with finding love in diaspora. We get to see a plethora of women and men coming outside. There is no love in Europe. Bring your love from your home country. I'll tell you one of the reasons why. First of all, by the time you're migrating, say at your late 20s or early 30s, the bulk of your mates in diaspora, whichever country it is you happen to find yourself, they have hooked up. They've been in relationship with somebody since high school. So you're coming on now, and fair enough. To be fair, you two have had your own, relationship in the past, but due to maybe jackpot or due to migration, you all broke up or just some other reasons, you moved over. You're very likely to meet with some persons who are already settled or trying to settle down. Already a challenge. But one of the major reasons I've observed for myself is the way some of our people dress. Especially because the weather is hot here. They just dress, they dress in such funny way. But let me not just say funny to be sarcastic. Let me be real. Despite the fact that we live in a cold weather, it's cold the majority of times in the year. Certain persons, both men and women, let me speak for women for example, women step out wearing just one tarpaulin or one very big jacket that covers their shape, covers their form. They cover their head with head warmer. Like, you can probably, what you just see is their eyes and their nose. I think women especially should be more strategic in the way they put themselves together during the cold weather, because the bulk of the time in the year is cold. Many months the weather is cold, and all of this time is time wasted trying to couple up, time wasted trying to get seen by the opposite sex, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa too. So this is why you should learn to dress fashionably, learn to dress in a way that still puts out your form and your shape and your attractiveness out there. Don't be too covered up in terms of your face. Let your hair fly. You could use mufflers. Your face is still showing, as against maybe like a big head warmer that covers some of your features. Instead of a very big jacket, you could wear something like a nice neat sweater and layer up inside. You're still looking good. You could top it up with a belt. It shows your waist versus your hip and your waist ratio. Those things are the things that make you look attractive as a woman, even during the cold months. And then for your feet, I don't think it's attractive wearing those typical canvas. It doesn't look feminine. That's still what the men wear. This is just a little rough breakdown of, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, how to dress and look better and attract somebody of the opposite sex, because that is what we're looking for. There is relationship, you can find love, you can hook up with somebody even in diaspora. Next point, people do not socialize. They hardly attend public events. They hardly attend community gathering because it's a new environment here, a new culture. I totally understand that, but I think it's going to help if they can try to my father would use the word acclimatize themselves, adjust to the system in terms of taking for real. This is the new environment you found yourself. This is going to be home for you. I'm taking it that you've migrated. So begin to open up to the environment. It doesn't matter what race. It doesn't matter what culture is having an event. It could be your neighbors. It could be something happening in your community. Mix out, come out, mingle. Go to public gatherings in your area, at your school, at work. That is the only way you can find people. If our people can do this more, I believe there will be less cries and frustration of not finding someone to hook up with. The weather is cold, man. The 4th point, why are people finding it hard to find love here in diaspora, is they restrict themselves to just Nigerian communities. Speaking of Nigerians, in particular, they go to only Nigerian events, only Nigerian weddings, only Nigerian parties, only Nigerian naming ceremony. Come on, there are limited chances that the person, okay, fine, let me put it this way, you get to limit your chances of finding a life partner if you restrict your options within a cultural group or a particular race or ethnicity. I think it's a disservice when you restrict yourself like that. Open yourself up to any and everybody. You understand what I mean? Yeah, have more options. You could hook up with a white person, an Asian person, an Indian person, name it. You never know, an American, you never know where your love lies. You know what I'm saying? So do not think people just feel that, oh, they have to find their people. That's not very likely. Your life partner might not be there. So if we can get out of our box, out of our Nigerian community, and engage with people from other, communities, I believe it will help us find love easier. And lastly, reasons why our people don't find love in diaspora is cultural difference. Yes, in this culture, there's some culture shock that could make us be like, "Ooh, nope, not me." I give you an example, like smoking, like animal love. Some of our people by default, we're not really very big on animal loving. Cats and dogs and pets and all of that. On the bed, you see a cat and a dog next to you, next to your girlfriend, in your girlfriend's house or your boyfriend's house. Oh my goodness. So some of our people, So due to that, their options for hookup is limited. Even when they go on dating sites, you even see it there. Do you love pets? I have 3 dogs, or I have that. Nah. Next, swipe next. So these things limit our options, as well as smoking. For some women, it's a pet peeve. Like, how do you smoke? It's a cultural thing. Some women smoke here, some men smoke here. But in our culture, it's like those persons are arm robbers. There's this typical mentality that people who smoke are arm robbers. So it's when I came in here that I went to a church, and the priest at the end of the service brought out the cigarette. I'm like, whoa, what a taboo in my home country. So, this cultural differences are some of the things that hamper relationship and makes our options limited, and makes it look like, oh gosh, are we gonna find love in this obodo? Do you know more? Let me know in the comment section. The comment section is open. Leave your opinions down there. I'll see you in the next one.